Hello guys, we will be starting today with a new series here, and we will be flying from Germany, where I live today, and I am from Brazil, and we will be making many legs until we are able to arrive at my home in Jaguaruna, Brazil. So our first leg today will be from Neustadt-Glewe, where I live today, and we will be flying to Groningen into the Netherlands. Flight time will be around 1 hour and 40 minutes, I believe. Normally, we will be flying with real weather, but not always with the real time, because always flying at night at IFR would not be so amazing. I hope everything will be okay for us and you guys enjoy. And that's it. So let's start now. I have already set the flight plan and everything else. So we will be going, and we will be always flying with the VetSim. So I have chosen the Groningen because they have an ILS, and I was going to fly to another airport at first, but I decided not to, because they don't have an ILS, and the weather is really IFR today, so that wouldn't be ideal. So let's go. Let's turn the head tracking, and then let's start taxiing. Neustadt traffic. Neustadt traffic. Papa Tango. Papa 75 Juliet is taxiing through the runway. Neustadt traffic. Let's fly to Brazil. Everything seems okay here. Let's first go to the runway, and then we will do our flight controls check, and then we can align and take off. We will be departing to the southwest, and then we will be making a right turn and then going straight up towards our destination. So let's go here. Parking brakes. Camera is trolling us, so let's reset that to see if it gets better upper position and pilot goes maybe. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's do our flight controls check here. Everything seems okay at first. You can see, because there's a really beautiful guy in front of us. Everything is looking okay. I will not check the magnetos and so on, because I'm no pilot, and I am not so sure how that should be in real life. So Neustadt traffic, lining up and taking off runway 0. Niner departing southwest. Neustadt traffic. So let's go into the runway here. We have a crosswind from the right side. The weather today is really bad. So right here is our grass runway. Let's go here with the mixture full reach, proper full reach, and we already overshoot the runway. Nice, that was really done. Well done. So let's go. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, and Neustadt traffic. Papa 575 Juliet taking off runway 09er. Then let's go full power ahead. A little bit of the aileron into the wind. Try to going forward, and then rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Stepping on the brakes here. And then let's just try to climb at least at just 600 feet here, and then we make the turn. Okay, now let's make a right turn, keep climbing. You should be aiming to climb at knots. Okay, so let's go for landing lights off here. Excellent. So be off. So keep going like that. Probably a little bit back here. Let's climb with 500. That seems okay. Okay, now we are on course, sort of. I'll change this range here a little bit. Yeah, that's still better. Okay, now let's try to get on course and keep going. Neustadt traffic, Papa 75 Juliet, taken off. We will be climbing to 8,000 feet and flying towards the west here. Neustadt traffic. So we are on the go. Let's keep climbing. Climbing gradient seems okay. Yeah, hopefully. I have not tried the ILS if it's functioning here in this 2024. I was flying before on the 2020, and sometimes the airplanes that are imported from the other similar won't work properly as they should. So I'm not so sure how that should work here. Getting on track here. Let's keep climbing. So I'm gonna activate the autopilot because I have to check something. So let me turn off the head tracking device. Let's go here with the flight director. Autopilot should be on, and then let's go. Well, actually we should go nav. Let's go nav, and the altitude should be 8,500 for now, and let's climb with the FLC. And we want 110, so let's climb with 110. Yeah, like that. Let's keep it like that for now. And let's see how the autopilot will behave himself. So I have to check the fuel because I forgot about the fuel. So we should have 136 kilos of fuel. Let me check here how we are at the moment. I may have to 72. Yeah, I may have to refuel on the air here. Request the route here to see what will happen. Nothing happened. Okay, I am a little bit lost here. Let's add some fuel. What we could also do would be setting a. We could also set a. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We could also set a hotkey for the auto fuel, add fuel. So fuel, add fuel. There should be something like that here. Add fuel. Yeah, so add fuel. Let's go with H. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so now I have to do something else that I have already also forgotten. It's okay, it's my first time going live here, so that's forgivable, I believe. Search by input. This key here. Set best mixture. This here should go out. So. Okay. And we want actually 8,000. So that's it for us. We will be at 300. Yeah, so that should be it for now. Okay, now we are. Oh boy. There is something else that I forgot here, of course. As it seems, I have now made my sim rate go all crazy. No, that seems okay. We are on the go. So I was trying to decide which should my next at least let's descend. We have to descend 8,000, so let's descend. So I was trying to decide my next airport, because my plan was going to be we will fly now to the Netherlands. After that, then we will fly to the United Kingdom. So I believe first some airport in England, and then after that I will be going to Scotland, and then I will fly north to the faraway islands. I think that those are called. After that, then I will go to Iceland, and then after Iceland, then I will go to another airport in the Iceland. So I will fly west mostly, and then after that I will fly to the Greenland and so on. So hopefully that will be we will be able to find some routes that would be doable for this aircraft. I believe I should be changing the barometric indicator to standard, so it should be here. It should be here and here, yes, exactly. So we have to descend to 8,000, so let's descend. I have checked also the ILS for Groningen, so we will be flying to the runway 23. So runway 23 will have the ILS 109.9er. So let's set it here. 109er, 09.9er, exactly. So that is set now. Okay. We are now flying. I have never actually flew. I have never flown. Yeah, I believe flown would be correct. This aircraft following a flight plan. So here it is showing the distance. Here it is also showing our estimated time for the next waypoint. Yeah, here I can see the airport runway. Yeah, airport information. Yeah. Okay. Everything seems okay, but we will be flying into the runway 23 exactly. So we will be coming from this side. Oh, you can also see the weather here. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, which are the minimums for this approach? Let's check here. So the approach, how can I pen it down now? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea, but I can check it here on my navigation graph. Our minimums should be 200 feet, but I don't know if that's doable, so I will set the low glider, so it should be at 460 feet. So let's go here with the minimum. So let's see. Oh man, standard. Yes. Yeah, we'll learn as we fly. It shouldn't be so big of a problem. How can we set our minimum? So let's get out of here. So get out of here. Get also out of here. Detail. No, that's not what we want. That's absolutely not what we want. So let's go a little bit far away so we can check where we are at the moment. Okay, so here's Hanover, here's Hamburg. We are almost at Hamburg at the moment. Okay, let's find out. You should be able to find out, right? Here. So let's start. What are our minimums? The minimums are going to be 460 feet. So 460 feet, yes, enter. That is set, so that should be okay, or should be already okay, right? No, bro. Yes, okay. Yeah, that should be it for now. Okay. Let's keep flying. So we should be around Hamburg now. .36 minutes on the go here towards into the next waypoint. Yeah, the graphics are just beautiful. The aircraft registration set to Germany automatically. That I also didn't hear. As the time goes by, there are some parts here that is not at a IFR at the moment, so you can see the ground a little bit at least. Let me check the flight plan again. I have to see something. Yeah, we should be flying the whole flight at 8,000. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So hopefully it will keep like that. It would also be nice if we had some ATC on our trip towards there. Oh, the ATC just came online, but we are past that already. Maybe Hanover will call us. Yeah, that could be. Let's see, 119er 4990. I will tune that, because if they call us, then we are already ready. We are already prepared for that. So 119er 890 490 490. Yeah, like that, exactly. I am not so sure why it keeps blinking like that. I think that should be some importation bug, as I said before. So Hanover should be here to our left side, but it is really far away from here. We shouldn't be able to see anything. I don't know, I'm not so sure. Maybe should I be installing this I love VFR? What do you guys think about that? I'm not so sure if that would be really worth it. Yeah, maybe not. So how is our fuel here? So we should turn to the other tank for a moment, like that exactly. So everything seems quite clear for now. Let's turn the cabin heat a little bit, because it is quite cold here in Germany now today, so I was almost frozen to death. I'm outside today working, so that is quite understandable. That is pretty much understandable. So hopefully here we will be able to what happened? I'm not sure what happened. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. We have 34 knots of headwind. How better could that be? That's just perfect. When the air conditioning is on, we have a malfunctioning compass. Yeah, that should be not a problem at all. Oh, okay, so that's the strobe light. If someone wants to make a rave inside, if you want to make a rave inside the aircraft, you can keep turning this on like that, and then people will start dancing. Let's put on some music here, and then we are ready to go. I'm not so sure why, but I believe the manifold should be at 23 at least, not 22. But I have everything set as it should be. Let's increase a little bit our RPM here. Let's get going. Maybe, just maybe, Hanover will call us. I believe that we should not be flying at this very first portion of the trip, just at least until Canada, having the VATSIM controllers online, and then we arrive at Brazil. That the guys should be probably going full on eval instead of VATSIM, so I am also not so sure if we will be able to see anyone also. So hopefully at least our ILS will work. Let me set both to the same here, so maybe we have more chance of doing that. We are having some turbulences. Yeah, that should be expected when you have 35 knots of headwind. We are going to surf some clouds in a moment here, and hopefully we will not have any kind of icing. That could be expected now, since we are in a very hard winter, so to say, here in Germany at the moment. We still have 28 minutes before next checkpoint. Yes, I don't believe Hanover will be following us because we are really flying in a straight line, and if we would be in contact with Hanover, then we should be flying a little more to the south and not here where we are at the moment. We should be on our own for now, probably, and we still have a lot of ground to go until we get to the Netherlands. That is quite a beautiful view. I think I'm gonna save it and put it on my screen. At the moment now, I have my laptop and put the screen, so just like that. So maybe I would change it, maybe I would not change it, I don't know. We are flying into the clouds and the sun is setting, even though I have changed my time to earlier, since now it's already a little bit later here in Germany. I have been planning for quite a while of doing this series, and I just wasn't feeling so much ready for it, maybe, or I was also planning everything that I would need into doing it, so I had to research a little bit about the possibilities to fly, because I was first thinking about flying towards the Denmark and then Norway, but then the flights would be too long, too far away into the Iceland, and then that wouldn't be so doable. At first I also thought of flying with the Cessna 172, but that would also not be so a good idea. I don't know, flying at 80 knots cruise, maybe on 100, seemed quite slow to me. So it would really take longer than what it should be taking now. We are having some really bad turbulences at the moment. Oh boy, you can't see anything. Let's just keep flying with autopilot. pilot here. But that seems not so problematic as it should be. Not so quite sure why these blue volts here are at minimum. Shouldn't that be a little bit higher? Yeah, I have no idea, but that seems strange, to say the least. The battery here is also a little bit strange, but that should be okay. Yeah, let's check, because as I use a yoke that has the starting key just like the aircraft has here. Sometimes if you forget at the start, it will keep starting the aircraft like it would be in real life, and then your battery will drain out and you will be flying with the equipment off. At the current situation, that would not be so ideal, so to say, right? Since I believe we should be having to descend a lot until we could see the ground again. So that would be a little bit chaotic. That's pretty much it for now. It seemed for me that it was quite a good idea, but at the moment there is just no one with us here. Yeah, it is not so problematic now. That's no problem. Oh, we can see the ground again. I believe the next flight I will be doing during the day, maybe at midday, because as in Europe we don't have the sunlight for so much hours in Europe. But yeah, I think that should be really nice when we arrive at the United Kingdom or maybe at Iceland. That should be nice to be flying during the day. When we fly from the Faroe Island, Folk Island, something island, in between Scotland and Iceland, we will also see some oil rigs. So that is something quite new for me. I didn't know that there were some oil rigs like that, and then just discovered it through the flight simulator. Seems quite nice. This type of aircraft specifically is really used in my country, so that's why I chose it. And the other motive that I had for finding this aircraft was that it flew a little bit, it could fly really faster than the Cessna, and then it seemed for me a really better option all around. almost arriving at our first waypoint here. It's still 43 nautical miles to go, and then after that we will have 76 more. I was going to see 67 since I am learning German now, and really I am learning German now, and it seems sometimes harder to remember the numbers in English, as I'm not speaking English so much now at the moment. Something that I also wonder is how would I be able to say if there is some icing that I should be worried about. There would become probably some warning on the screen here, right, in the glass cockpit here. I'm not so sure, but I believe so. And the headwind just won't stop, no matter what we do. We are flying up through 66, and then later we will be turning a little bit to the left, so we will be probably flying straight into our approach. And let's do a quick calculation here for top of descent. Of course I'm going to use a calculator since I'm not a pilot and I have no idea how I should be doing it. Speed should be 80. The wind is 30 knots. Vertical speed should be 478. 478. Send it 500. 16 minutes before. Should be descending at 39 now before. Yeah, let's just keep paying attention to our timer here. It's raining pretty bad. Oh, we got across the. Our camera went down again, why? No idea. Like that, and we want the camera to go up. Yes, exactly. That seems really much better. The wind just took us out from our course. Our pilot is correcting it. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Seems good. It also feels nice to have this head tracker. I bought it from England. And as I live in Germany, I have to pay international taxes for the importation because it is just something that I didn't know before, since I used buying things from all over Europe and have never had a problem with that. But then I later remembered that England is out of this agreement, so that was expected. It was just my fault not remembering it. It doesn't work so perfect as I expected, but for the price I think it fits well. It is not so good since has some really expensive ones, but it fits the trick. I mostly use it when taxiing or taking off and landing. When cruising, I sometimes just turn it off because it is some annoying when you want to do something and you just have to you keep turning your head. It becomes dizzy or something like that. So you just press a key and then it will go off. So now I can look around again. We are approaching our next waypoint. We have 30 miles out. We still have 30 miles until there, but it should be in a moment from now. Hopefully my microphone is working properly. I spent two days trying to fix it because the volume was not working so nice as I wanted to. So hopefully. Also learning. I have also to learn how to turn the replay tool on so I can record landings and takeoffs to make some nice replays, since if I start changing cameras when landing or taking off, it will just be a disastrous catastrophe. It is not ideal at all. I have to go take some water. I have some here, sorry. I don't know, maybe flying from outside there, since now you can see the ground again. Graphics are just so beautiful. It's unexplainable. The blue game just really feels running really smoother than the previous one. I believe that's because they we actually corrected the problems with CPU cores. I read actually it's before it was only using one part, so to say, of our CPU, and now it uses all of it, so the game really runs smoother. Our camera just keeps going down. I don't know why. I want it to be like that, exactly. The aircraft is flying back sideways. Yeah, I believe we could have flown a little bit further, maybe into Schiphol, but I didn't want to make the controllers crazy into approaching at 80 knots with many traffic coming behind me with the 160 knots of approach speed, so that would be crazy. They would just ask me to disconnect. That would be not so good, so I'm going to fly around it and then I just keep going forward. Yeah, we are more than halfway from. We have flown already more than halfway from our flight lag, so we should be arriving in less than an hour, I believe. Yeah, we have now 60 miles until the next waypoint and then 79 until our objective, and when we are 39 miles from our destination, we should already be starting the descent, so I will start maybe plus 10, so at 50, something like that, just in case, right? The weather today is just doesn't want us to be able to look at the ground. If we're just looking at the sunset, but we can't even really we can't see it properly because we are not so high. We should be a little bit higher. But I want to climb since this aircraft is supposedly cruising at 8 to 9,000 feet. Let's just keep like that and go on. The wind is crazy at the moment. You can hear it on the windshield. We have 32 knots of headwind now. So we are flying on 36 of ground speed. It is really slower than expected. We have to switch the tank here again, since the aircraft is already flying sideways because of that. Unbalanced. We have to be balanced when we are going to land, so we have to burn fuel from the other wing now. So when we land, we are balanced and don't have to keep pushing too much on one side on the yoke, because that would be a problem. And then we will be making a left turn towards our next waypoint, and then our next waypoint is also our destination. We will increase now our manifold and fly up to 50, to 500. So let's go a little bit more. My game also has a little bit ghosting. I should try to solve that later on. I have already tried a lot, but I couldn't solve it anyway. So as we fly with 250 or 230, it has no impact in our airspeed, but it has a big impact in our comfort, because the engine makes so much noise. It is not so good for us. So I just go back to 3 and leave it like that for now. Yeah, that should be enough. Look how much the aircraft is flying back sideways. That's crazy. The cable here on the headset, because when it starts saying that we have a battery low, it just goes all the time and stop until you plug it. So you better give up and just plug it already. Just flying above Bremen, but we can see anything, of course. Should be on that direction, but not so close. Some tens of miles in that direction. And we keep flying sideways. The hemisphere to the other side, it will be probably better, since we have summer, and then we will be able to fly on real time and real weather, and it will be day here in Germany and Europe in general. So now we started our left turn towards our objective, and now we have 34 minutes until arriving. Our ground speed is now even lower than before. Let's increase a little bit in our propeller here to 4 maybe. Yeah, to 4 should do the work, since the airspeed is already increasing again. I am not flying now with the real time, because I didn't want to fly all the flights on very night with the IFR conditions all the time, so because then we would not be able to see anything at all. So it seemed better to me to do that, even though the weather is anyways blocking almost everything and the sun is already setting again, so it wouldn't be so much of a difference. What's up with this guy here? Hey man, who are you? What are you doing here? I don't know you. Yeah, nice. He's doing me the ice treatment. 32 minutes. We still have 73 miles to go. When we have so from 23 miles from now, I will start descending at 500 feet per minute. Yeah, let's go there. Let's keep it like that for a moment more. So we have more turbulence now. I don't understand. We have turned like 30 degrees to the left and the headwind still there, just a little bit to the right now. So we will be landing, we will be turning a little bit more to the left, and so that we will have a crosswind from the right, which should be, let's see what will happen. I'm not so sure. That should maybe be a catastrophe, or that could also be good. I'm not sure. So the airport that we're going to land has some crazy runways that could be confused for sure. Back here. Yeah, let's add that to the route. And then our approach will be the ILS. Let's see how the weather is first. Let's see here, weather. The weather is not bad, but also not good. Let's see here, open airport weather. It is broken at 2000, so we could go further. We could go for the VOR DME. That shouldn't be so much of a problem, I think. We just have to fly to 7 and descend at 3 degrees per minute, so that at 80 degrees it should be around 420 feet per minute. But I'm gonna add here the ILS, and let's see what's going to happen. So let's see the map. How can I see the map? Here. So where are we at the moment? We are here, and then we have, how can I focus? How can I focus on the aircraft? Yeah, so be somehow possible to add a arrival to the destination. Yeah, approach, select, ILS 23. Yeah, this one. Exactly, and the minimums are 460 feet. Exactly, just like that. Yeah, okay. Everything. You just see the speed bumper here. Let's see the arrivals. Yeah, this one should be okay. procedure. Let's see approach if it is activated. Enter. Yes, and also low here. Yes. So okay, now everything is set. We can keep flying. So let's see here. At low back we should be at 2,000. Okay. Yeah, 2,000. Yeah, at least we can keep with our plane here. So let's see. I have to see how much we still have to our destination. We should hit low back at 8,000, and then at Ithaca we should be at 3,000. And then at Acti we should be at 2,000. So okay, flatten off, and then we should go here with Vina. That should work. Yeah, that should work. Let's just keep flying like that for now. If we can reach our 2,000 altitude for the approach as expected, then we can just do some loops and descend until we get there. That shouldn't be so bad. I think so, at least. I also still have to find a way to show the Navigraph hub here, so you guys can understand what I'm doing when I'm looking at charts. I'm pretty much not sure yet what I should be doing. I think maybe I should add a scene to the OBS, and then after that I should set a hotkey to make it go it disappear and then appear again. Yeah, it should do the trick. I'll look how to do that later. If someone knows how to do it, please tell me, and then I will look into it. Everything's going okay for now. We are now flying above we are still in Germany. We still have something around. Should be 20 or 30 miles until we get to the Netherlands. There is there's not still so much more to go. Hopefully we don't have a really close weather on arrival. That's hard to say because our aircraft is not so good. We will fly the ILS, but I'm not sure how much we could fly from the ILS. So what is going on now? Now somehow our autopilot does not want to work anymore. Why is that? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea why the aircraft won't follow anymore our heading. So we have to come back manually to our route. That is just awesome. Let me just check the map here if we don't have any mountains in front of us. No. Actually here we should be flying at minimum flight level 075 and we are now at 80, so that is okay. There are probably some wind turbines here below us or something like that because we don't have any mountain in Germany, actually not mostly, so that is pretty much not the problem here for sure. Isn't our aircraft following the GPS anymore? I have absolutely no idea. I really believe that we should be already descending, but I'm going to wait until the restriction goes away. Of course, why? Direction is on. The nav is on, but is not activating. Maybe if we get to the route again, it will find again the GPS. Let's see what happens. I have no idea. Groningen ground. Groningen traffic. Papa 75 Juliet is on approach for runway 23 via the Dobak arrival, and we'll keep informed grounding gain traffic. I don't fly much in this kind of situation, so I am not so really sure what should I be saying in these moments, but I will learn. Until we get to Brazil, I will learn for sure. We have many flights ahead of us. Let's just fly perpendicular to it so we can get faster into our objective. Keep turning until north here. Yeah, that should be okay. Thank God that we are on a simulator, and if I want to add fuel, I can just hit a key and then we get my fuel on the aircraft. If it was in real life, then we could maybe have a problem. Yeah, now the GPS is back on. Okay, so now I understood what happened. Yeah. Okay, so now we are out of the restriction zone, and then I will descend for the level. So I believe I will be descending to 6.5. Also we are a little bit more, I don't know. How can a star not show the altitude? That makes no sense. Yeah, though back I will descend to 2000, I believe. Yeah, that should be okay. I'm not sure this sort of navigation is really new to me, and hopefully we will be able to do it. Let me just check the altimeter. It should be 09 or 9 or 8. Okay, we have to remember that we shouldn't be forgetting it. By no means. So we still have 10 miles to Dobak, and then after Dobak, then we will descend, start descending. And Yeah, we have like 10 miles and then we will be in the Netherlands, not in Germany anymore. We are really, really close now. Probably after that we will be flying to England, and I still have to decide, but I believe we will fly into Biggin Hill or Thames. I will not fly into Heathrow, that would be crazy. The high performance jets have also problem getting a spot to land. Imagine me with 80 knots of approach speed and then 75 to 65 landing speed. That would be crazy. That would the controllers would just go crazy. That would not be possible at all. Only if they would let me land in the departing runway, but it is also always full, so I don't know. Let's see, maybe we'll fly to some smaller airport that has a controller online at the moment, and then maybe we can do it. Yeah, let's go for nav 1. Here let's go with the bearing from our flight plan. It's good. So we have now 131 of ground speed, so we are really losing a lot to the wind here. Luckily, after we cross, when we turn final, then the wind will be a little bit more forward to us, and then we will not have any crosswinds, so it should be a smooth landing, but you never know. Okay, so now our aircraft is out again, flying out of our objective. Why? No idea. We have to turn right here, really right. Lot of right. Yeah, just like that, and then we have to descend. So I will now descend to 2,000 feet, and let's go here, please speed, and then we will go 500 feet per minute. Then for descent we have to go here with the propeller a little bit lower. Yeah, here should be okay, I think. Just like that should be okay. So we can maintain our current speed. We have to maintain around 150 knots. Yeah, that's good. That should be good. We are descending into the darkness. I can't see anything. Will we be able to find the runway? That's the best question at all. We should probably... That's a good question actually. I have no idea. Hopefully, yeah, after all the research that I have done, we will be able to do that. We are now back on track again, once more, and now we will start descending again. Having headwind all the time is just annoying, a lot of annoying. But what can we do? We can control the weather, sadly. So we are now at, we should go to the next waypoint. Flight plan direct. No, how can we activate the next waypoint? I have no idea again. This waypoint here. Direct. Activate. Yes. Okay. Now we are back on track for real. We are just flying over the airport that I had planned for us at first, but it didn't have an ILS, and with this view capability that we are having at the moment, I don't know if that would be ideal. So in the end it was a good idea to change it. We have here, as part of the procedure, a loop, so the aircraft has time to would have time to descend, but I think I'm gonna skip it and I'm gonna go direct to Ciplo. Running in ground. Papa 75 Juliet is going direct Ciplo. So we are going to, we have to click here. I have to memorize the sequence. Click here. Click. No. So we'll go to Ciplo, then click direct, go down and then enter. Yes, exactly. And then at Ciplo we should be at 2000, so that should be okay. Let's just keep descending like that, and we can't see at all. There should be some thin clouds below us, and then we are going into the clouds again, since we are losing contact with the ground. We can't see anything at all. We have 6 miles until our objective, and it seems that we will be arriving there at our desired altitude. We have 2.5 minutes to go, and we have 2,000 feet to go, so we should be a little bit higher when we arrive there, but that shouldn't be so big of a problem. I'm really curious to see if the ILS will activate or not. I have everything set, but I'm not sure if that will work. I will of course not use the approach button, I will just follow the glide slope and the nav from the PFD and then fly it manually, since that's the fun part. Since now it is already dark again, then I'm gonna set the real time. Maybe we had something different if I set the real time. Yeah, the weather has changed because the weather follows probably the real time as well, so now the clouds should be dissipated, should have dissipated, sorry. So since I'm not an English native speaker, that shouldn't be so much of a problem. Committing some errors at all. So we should be landing in no time now. We can already see the ILS approach here. Here's the town. I still can see the airport. So we are already turning and we are still a little bit higher, so I'm going to increase the descent rate. Let's go to 700 and then let's put the power a little bit back here. We have to also change the mixture. Oh, I can see the runway now. There it is in front of us. Yeah, there is a runway in front of us. I would really like to know how far away are we from the runway. It should show somewhere. Maybe here in the flight plan. So we still have 8 miles to go. Actually a little bit more. No, we have 6 miles to go, 8 miles to go until we get there. So yeah, let's keep descending. We still have 700 feet to go. Speed is looking good for now. The mixture is also good. We will turn the landing lights on. Groningen traffic, Papa 75 Juliet is on final for runway 23. We have 8 miles to go. Groningen traffic. So we are arriving at 2000, that's our objective. We are on the altitude now. Seems quite decent. We are still a little bit far away. I just want to see if the glide slope will be live or not. That's what I'm interested. The speed is now going down, but we still have to go slower. We need around 80 knots for the approach. So yeah, we still have to go a bit slower. but I'm gonna go full prop now, and I'm gonna control only on the throttle. Yeah, let's see how it will work with the ILS here. I am not sure what is going to happen. Obviously, so here we have to change the altimeter to 0999. No, actually it is 0999. Yes, like that exactly. Change the altimeter, the aircraft this has just found that it is a little bit slower than it should be, and then it is correcting. And then we got lost again. I believe that now I am going to start flying manually. Let's see. Yeah, let's go and start descending now to see. Set, but it's not working, so that's just what I was expecting. Groningen traffic, Papa 75 Juliet, 3 miles, final runway 23, Groningen traffic. Let's go now, autopilot off. Now we have true descent to 80 knots. Let's go with the head tracking. Perfect. Trim should go a little bit lower, just like that. Power out. We are high. Have to go lower. Let's sleep a little bit here to see if we can get a little bit faster down and without increasing speed. A little bit more. Let's find the center line again. Yeah, let's go flaps 1. Let's go gear down. Gears down.
500.
Let's go now flaps 2.
500.
We are all set now. Now just find the. Let's find the center line. Let's correct the glide slope. Lots of wind here. We are having a lot of turbulence. That is, we are low. We have to go. So now we are okay. Let's keep going. A little bit more power. We're low now, so we're high now, so we have to go power back. Power back, power back. Just like that. Seems good. Yeah. Seems okay. Seems okay, seems okay. Center line's looking good. Okay, so now let's go power idle. Flare. Start flaring. Not bad. Not so bad. Not so bad, not so bad. Let's go taxi lights off on. Then we have to find somewhere to go out of here. I can't see anything. Absolutely anything. So here is an exit. Let's take this exit here. Is this another runway? Seems like that. So we are at Charlie here. So I really think that is another runway. And we shouldn't be here at all. Yeah, that is another runway for sure. Above this spot, what the fuck? So let's stop here for a moment. I'm gonna ask the GS extra help me. Alright, I want a follow me car, so I'm gonna just stop here and hopefully that is not a runway, but I really think that is a runway. Yeah, let's make a left turn here and get out of here. Let's make a left turn. We are totally going to the grass here. Let's just stop here. At least that's not a runway. Yeah, let's stop here and wait for the follow me. So stop. Parking brakes are set. Okay, let's pull the mixture a little bit back. Yeah, that seems okay. Landing lights should be off. Groningen traffic. Papa 75 Juliet, the runway is vacated. Groningen traffic. What's that? Okay. Where is the follow me car? No idea. Let me see here on the map. Where the hell am I at the moment? Okay, so I should be going. Actually, where I wasn't a runway. I was on the correct spot. So we should turn back again to where we were and then go straight ahead. So okay, let's turn back again where we were before. So full right here. Let's turn again. That will probably go another grass incursion. But what can we do? We can't do anything. Maybe we could, but we can't. You understand? Yeah, like that. Yeah, the strobe lights should also be off. Okay, and then let's taxi now to the gates. we are now on the correct track. So I swear to God that this place where I am now seems like a runway. 100%. But that is not a runway. At least from my chart. Yeah, that should be the worst taxiing ever. It's okay, but as I was wondering, the ILS didn't work, and if the airport were in IFR conditions, then we would have a big problem, really big problem, because we wouldn't be able to find it by any means. Okay, so let's brake. Okay. Just keep going forward here. Where is the guy? Where is the guy? Show me this spot, please. Where must I go? I have no idea where I must go. It's not working. So let's just park here somewhere, and that should do it. Yeah, here maybe. Let's park beside this aircraft here. Yeah, let's just park here, just like that, pretty smoothly. Stop. Set parking brakes. Let's turn the lights off now. Beacon should also be on off, and then engine should go off like that with the mixture off, propeller also off, and then everything goes back to off, and then that's it. We have arrived at Groningen. So our next destination will be somewhere in the United Kingdom, in England. I have not decided yet, but that's it for now. And that's a pretty good and picture, since we can see anything. But that's it. Thank you guys, and see you next time.